I don't know, that was weird though, I've never seen that.
See, it's not just me. I'm glad it's not just me.
Oh. And they never re-hook up, they always unhook on Wednesday night, so that's why this is going.
Bluetooth connected.
Technical difficulty. Well.
Yeah.
Feel like Dora's in the house.
Oh, that's so much better.
And flex. Make sure your shoulders are back and down, and you just like get all
Punched up.
punched and stressed and sit on.
Pam's gonna like this. I have that shirt. I have.
Feel the difference.
Don't. She's like, I don't like this one.
That's the chest lift hard.
No, I bought like 3 of them. I have 2 black ones coming from Garden Green. Actually, I'm going to have them. And
Toy.
same color.
Point those toes nice and tight.
Anyway, they're comfortable. They're comfortable dancing, actually.
My other foot's cramping.
Perfect. Get your cramps over.
Now,
Right?
we'll hold a little longer since somebody just fell out joining us.
I've been still.
And flex. Oh.
Not that it really matters. Actually, what I think about here, I mean, I feel the stretch don't get me wrong, but I'm concentrating on pulling up and in, shoulders, working this aspect,
Yes.
this aspect.
Well, because this, for some reason, it's hard to, because your body wants to,
Because it's easy,
yeah,
right? And then I have nothing.
yes. Yes. And then let's point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and open. And you really, I mean, this one's real easy to just be a little bit relaxed,
Yeah.
right? You gotta really think about those toes opening up. It's, those pinkies should be trying really hard to get to the floor. But then, don't forget.
I'm like,
And point front. And flex. I actually feel like I'm pushing my heels while I'm trying to open those pinky toes to the floor. And then point. Can you feel that up here? No? Maybe it's just me. And then let's flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. I'm really pulling and pushing, and pulling and pushing, pull, push, pull, push. 3, 2, 1.
where do I feel this? I can feel this squeezing together. I'm concentrating on my abs.
Yes.
I really don't have a stretch per se. I don't feel a stretch. You feel a stretch anywhere, Pam?
It should be,
Right in here.
yeah, mostly lower leg. But I also get this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those are the catchers keeping you this way. So when we sit, we relax too much, so the hip flexors don't get that much work. So when we're here, it's like a fire.
Yeah. I don't know, mine are,
I mean, they're engaged, but they're not fired. They're not talking. Maybe for this.
yes, I ran before class this morning. All right, let's
It was
lay
only
back.
a few miles. Oh,
I always curse myself. I try to put the ponytail in the right place, it just doesn't always happen. Oh, and I can't. Let's turn this way.
that's all right. I can look on the monitor and I'm like, who's that other person out there? Oh, duh, it's reflection. Jeez Louise.
All right, so we're gonna point those toes. Heels off the floor. We're gonna bring those knees up, hips, and reset. Modify, of course. Oh, my toes are grubbing. That's how you know you're doing something right. And then open. And bring them up. Bend the right knee. Oh, that's the left. Oh, bend the right. Straighten and bend. Straighten, bend. Can you take your toe and run it up your leg when you bend that knee? So my toe stays right next to my leg. Point that toe. And your knee might want to poke out to the side a little bit, and that's okay.
She's tricking us, man.
You can do it. And bend, and point, and bend. Okay, legs up. Bring it down for a quick second. That's like a woman that wants to hit you with it bad. All right, point those toes one more time. Knees up, hips go back, lift those toes. Really squeeze all of this together. This shouldn't be easy in this position. Right? Oh, somebody's missing. And let's open those legs one more time. Keep those toes nice and tight. Bring them up. And then we'll try that knee slide again. So bend one, and then switch. And then switch. And my toes pointing right to the ceiling on the straight leg. And then my other toe is just gliding up and down my leg. Two more. One, and two. And bring those legs up. And I won't even make you do that crazy thing, although I'm thinking about it. We were doing circles and then going the other way. That was fun. It was good though. All right, let's do that to finish. So, we do a lot of different things, but so if we bring those toes out and they come around like a circle, and then they meet at the bottom and they come straight back up. So it's like out and around, down and up. Out and around, down and up. Out and around, down and up. One more. Out and around, down and up. And then let's bend. Bring them out, around, and up. So they bend, out, around, and up. Bend, out, around, and up. One more. Bend, out, around, and up. All right, come on up.
Yay, PM. It's like whatever. I didn't have that.
easy to feel stuff.
It brings emotion. Yeah, it's like going, so early.
I was just giving you some minutes. Sit up. This is a board I saw if I ever heard one.
Right?
First position, heels together, toes apart. English is tough. Arms in preparatory position. I want to make sure you have that nice circle, right? Sometimes we don't. And same thing here. Shoulders are back and down. I probably don't say it enough, but especially when you're thinking about your arms and using them very deliberately, right? You want to make sure. Okay, so let's start with feet, and we're going to slide and drop. So point to second, lift that heel into third, point that toe front, drop your heel to fourth, up, into fifth, out to second, into first, left leg. There's the big beetle guy walking across the floor, and he's just having a little party for himself. Yes, got all of this support. And yeah, he's gonna be over here by me. I'm like, what is up with that? Gotta be kind of this way, mister. And I got my eye on you. There's motion happening. Yeah,
He's like, I need to get outside. Because these girls are nuts. Come here, little guy. Yeah.
I think so.
I don't see him.
I also don't want to open your hand and have him run down your arm.
Exactly.
It's a little early for that.
Just give him a big question. That's what I think when I get him out. Then I throw him. I'm like,
All right, left side really quick. So we're going to point and drop to second, lift into third, squeeze, point, drop your heel, make sure your heel and toe lines up, lift into fifth, out to second, into first, arms, first, second, we're going to lift this right one, third, fourth, fifth. When we do the other side, let's try to be more flowy. Second, third, fourth, fifth, open, over, down. Now let's try it together. If you can keep the flowy arms, what I mean by flowy is you're not going first, second, third, right? It's more first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? Flow. All right, here we go. Arms in first, feet in first. Here we go. Point and drop, lift and into third, squeeze, up, yeah, point and fourth, lift and fifth, open, over, down, up to first, open, second, up to third, letter T, you got it, point to fourth, up to fifth, open, over, down. So yeah, brain tweezer. Teaser. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be one of those favorite tweezers. What? I know. All right, so I want to do a couple more glissades this week because I think we got the idea. Now we're just gonna improve on it, right? So fifth position, heel and toe, right? And so the motion is point side, change, closing back, point side, change weight, closing back, point side, change weight, closing back, on second, point side, change weight, closing back, right? I really want to see that toe and those heels off the floor. One more, or we'll lose Chris. And we'll go the other way. So now we're going to take that back foot, side, change weight, and back, side, change weight, and back, side. And if you notice, when my foot comes in back, it goes right behind, and I have that heel and toe lined up. And you should see that letter B, right? and back. Point side, change weight, and back. One more. Point side, change weight, and back.
I like that.
Now we're gonna add a little oomph. Right? So now we're gonna think about same motion, but we're gonna hop back, hop back, hop back. And I'm not doing a big giant hop. Don't look down. Right? It's not a big one, but I am getting a little bit of, it's like I'm helping go along. So now we'll take that left way. Hop back, hop back, hop,
What are you like?
hop back. And I guess it's technically a jump because I'm changing feet. Right? And a hop, you stay on one foot. What now?
You're nice and cool.
You are nice and cool, and we're only going to do one more set. And you can continue to do what we were just doing. Or you can take it up another little part of the notch. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. It's almost exactly what we just did. Except there's a little more hopping, a little more jumping. Right?
Just go 10 feet in the air.
We are not going to do
No, there's no, have you seen us?
Yeah. If I'm 10 feet in the air, you need to call 911 quickly.
So when we do it now, we want to think about, so this back foot actually is what helps push you off, right? So even though we're moving this foot, right? It's that back foot that should push, push, push. You know what I mean? To get a side motion. So the little hop is there, and then we're going to push with that back foot so that our glissade gets sort of longer, right? So we're going to take that front foot, push that back foot, push it, push it, push it, push it, and push. And one more. I didn't hit the door yet, although my arm is. All right, left foot. All right, ready? Here we go. Push. Sometimes it's a little trickier on the other side, but we're keeping our shoulders back and down. And that back foot is really giving us a little more side motion. And one more. Very good.
Actually, I can push. I can push. But when we did that middle section, I didn't know how to do it. Weird.
That's interesting. So that was like close to the actual full glissade. Okay, I know you're excited. Okay, so with that said, tendu. Remember tendu means to point. We're gonna for now arms in preparatory position. Right? Make sure they're down, back, all that good stuff. Right? So tendu, we're gonna close front. Tendu, front. Tendu, front. Tendu, front. Notice that my toe, if I was on one of the boards, it would slide right up the line, like in the crack, right? And then let's go side, side, front, side, front, side. Oh, did you see my preparatory? It got a little lazy. Because I was thinking about my toes. Side. Oh, my toes were red. Oh my goodness. You banana woman. I ate one last night. Seriously. Now we're going to close back. Side, close back. Side, close back. That actually takes a little more oomph to get the back foot back there, right? Point and back, point, back, point and back. And my foot is sliding. I'm pushing and pulling and pushing. So it's not just sort of taking a vacation, going out to the side, right? And then let's go back.
Big toe, I thought we're supposed to be little toe.
Well, when you go back, it's the big toe, and then it goes back. It's mostly big toe. And then when we go back, it's all big toe, right? Back and close, back and close, back and close. And I'm trying again to keep my toe on that line in the board. So I'm not going up here or over here, right?
And you don't feel your butt.
Oh my goodness, yes.
From this perspective.
Yes. And again, because your shoulders are back and down, chest is lifted, right? You're getting a little more than if you were slouched. I can't even do it slouched because I use my mouth.
Over, yeah, exactly.
All right, let's try the other leg. Woo! We might want to shake out the standing leg. It's saying, what just happened? Yes. But we had really good form that time. And sometimes I do a pattern and we sort of get a little crazy form-wise. So when we just do one at a time like this, it makes it easier to do it well. So make sure heel and toe are right, talking to each other, right? And we should have that nice letter V happening over here. It's kind of a wide V, but there you go. Arms in preparatory position. So now left toe front, 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 front. And again, if there was a line, of course I'm not standing on it, right? Keep that toe sliding firm right on that line. Don't let it do crazy things. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now we'll go side and front. So side and front, side. And again, I'm pushing my toe. It's not just the out and in, right? Slide that toe, push it down on the floor. And again, shoulders back and down, chest is lifted, right? Side and front, side and front, side and front. Now we'll close in back. So side, close back, side, close back. It's a little different feel, closing in back, because your foot's like, wait a minute. I kind of want to put my heel on the floor, but it's kind of hard to get it all the way back there. Right? Side, goes back, side, goes back, 4, and 3, and 2. Now we'll go straight back. And 1. Now again, remember that line. Woo!
I know it's a balance thing.
If you want to hold arms second, that might help. Oh, my standing leg is like, what are you doing, chick? And I'm saying, slide and back, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Check out that standing leg.
Yay.
Right? Because you didn't want me to do like a cardio thing again when we're jumping off the floor, so I needed to do something, standing. We did want to do, so last week we didn't do any shoulder things, so I wanted to at least incorporate some shoulder things, not as exciting. I was trying to think of new sort of arm things we could do, but, so shoulders up, down, up, up. And then we're going to flex those hands. Not very graceful, with the hard angle. But it's okay. And actually, I'm standing in second position, which just sort of happened. But because we're doing shoulders, I think it's good for balance and stability. And then front, back, front. And if you can see, my fingertips are going to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, front, back, front, back, 4, and 3, and 2. Now we're going to go up and down, right and left. So right and left, right and left. And again, I don't know if you can feel it even more now, but for me, that nervy feeling in your hand,
It alternates.
it alternates. And I'm not, if you notice, my head and my neck are not moving. My shoulder is coming up and down to my ear.
You're like a chicken.
Yeah.
Because chickens don't move their legs.
And then,
Sorry.
now circle. That would be nice.
So get a video of a chicken and you'll see them move their body, but their head stays in the fixed position.
Yes.
My grandson had to let me know that.
That's great.
Your Tina is that she was giving all kinds of really chicken knowledge.
Now you have a bit more.
There you go. So, I've got, because my hands aren't flexed, I'm letting them just sort of relax and hang out, but they're kind of doing circles on my thighs because they're following my shoulders. And then let's switch direction. So now I'm on front, 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 front. And make sure those shoulders go up and over, up and over, up and over. There you go.
Have a crunchy.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Chin, just. Let's go right. So, let's loosen up that neck. So, right ear, right shoulder, back. Oh, I felt crunchy that time. Left, in front, right, left, back, in front, left, right, left, back, and one more, and right, left, back, because I'm thinking at the moment. Let's go the other way. Left, back, right, in front, left, back, right, in front, left, back, one more, in front, and left, back, right, in front. Can we just do down, and back, down, and back? When you go down, for reference, when you go down, right, you should be pushing here, okay? But let's table the rest of those. So we don't want to have any craziness.
Vertigo.
Yes, no one wants that. Okay, so with that said, let's do some releves. So first position, up nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, chest is lifted. We might as well bring them up to fifth, but notice that my shoulders back and down did not move, kind of like the chicken. So releve and down, 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 releve. Now 4 quick ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Releve and down, releve and down, releve and down, releve. Now 4 quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. Releve and down, releve and down, releve and down. You want to think about, there's like a string, and you're going straight up, like you're a marionette and someone's pulling your string, right? Last one, and then 4 quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to second. Oh, we probably should do some plies. Yes, we should. But let me pull my pants up so my crotch isn't down by my kneecaps. It's very graceful. I embody the grace thing. Arms, arms side. So we're gonna releve again, second position. Your feet, that's what they are, should be shoulders width apart, right? So arms out, releve, and down. Now you have to think about front and back, right? Releve and down, releve. It's important to keep your shoulders down and your weight right over your feet. Releve and down, releve. Now 4 quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Releve and down. Releve. Releve. Woo! I leaned front just a little bit. Look where I went. Front. One more, and then 4 quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more step. Releve. Oh, we're so close. Your calf muscles are like, what is your problem? Good morning. Releve. The longer you can hold the up part on these slow ones, the better, which is why I'm not doing the pattern we used to do, because we sort of get used to those things. Right? Now, real quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm not sure. All right. So, plie. We'll do a couple plies really quick. All right, maybe not so quick. But yeah, let's do the second position. Right? So we just did all those calf muscle things. So now we're going to just bend and up. And again, it's like my back is on that pole. Right? My back, my shoulders, none of this stuff moves. And what I don't want is for your knees to wobble, right? So if they're wobbling, you can kind of put a little pressure on to help keep them in line. I also don't want it to go way past your toes, right? So to go lower, we're going to take a little step out. We're going to just take just a half a step out, right? And now, let's add our arms too. So down and up, down and up, down and up. So they come down to the front, and then they just come straight up the middle. Open, over, down, straight up the middle. Open, over, down. Now, can you get a little deeper? I want you to think about it. I still don't want your knees to go past your toes, but I don't think we have to worry about that just yet. But I do want you to think about that back staying nice and straight, right? So my booty is not poking out in the back, right? It's tucked right under. When I go down, it stays under to keep my body nice and tight. And then if you want, you can do one more step out. Might be a little too far to where you're comfortable, right? And then plie and up, plie and up, open, over, plie, up, open, over, plie. You got it? Right? It's like my dance teacher used to always say, it's like you're picking up flowers. I don't know why. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, ladies, let's stretch. Good way to start. Last week we did flex, but we were kind of distracted. So let's do flex again. We had our special guest last time, right? Let's bend one knee in. Arms up nice and tall. Come on over. And remember that shoulder, sometimes it likes to drop a little bit, which doesn't give you as much stretch along here. So make sure that shoulder stays back. Because we're gonna get to that other part in a second. When we turn, now we're gonna turn and face our leg. Hands are parallel. And remember we're flexing that toe, and it's not just hanging out there, right? I'm pulling back on those toes. I'm pushing my heel front. And now I want to make sure that shoulder is down, right? So that I'm not halfway twisted, right? Shoulders down so your arms are parallel to the leg. And then come on up, and let's look around behind the knee that's bent. And we're trying to stay up nice and tall, and we're just twisting around our spine. Look really good. And come front. And if you want to put your hands on the floor, that's fine. If you want to leave them up, either way, but I would like your chin up. And that's just so you don't round over, right? Come on up. Let's switch. And again, nice flexed toes, pushing through my heel, right? Up nice and tall, shoulders down, even though your arms are up. And then come to the waist. This one needed this more. And don't forget that shoulder. It's like the weight of the top of your body is helping give you a little more stretch, a little more stretch. And then we'll turn parallel. So now I'm pushing that shoulder down so that my arms are, a word, you know what it means. Straight across, blah, blah, blah. Are you still pulling on those toes? I'm not touching mine, but. And then come on up, and we're going to look around behind the knee that's bent. We're not going to hurt our thumbs while we do it. Come on front, and then we'll stretch to the front again. You can leave your hands up, put your hands down, don't really care which. I just don't want you to round over. I want you to stay up so my body just hinges. Is your toe flexed? And then come on up. Feet together. Wherever they are comfortable. I'm backing up so my core ankles don't hit the floor because they get very grumpy about that sort of thing. And then we're going to stay up nice and tall into the waist. And then if you want to round over, if you can get a little more stretch. Straight. Again, I'm making sure my upper body is also in good position, right? Chest is lifted, arms up. And we're gonna reach front, and then don't watch me, watch someone else. Watch her. Can you see her? No. Oh, you're in the mirror. Yes, watch her.
I was like, what? Just pretend you can see the rest of me.
I want to reach them, I do. They're playing hard to get, my toes. And if I flex them, okay, I reached my toes.
Perfect.
Alright. Yeah. It's true. Come on up, we're gonna do some quick, or not so quick lunges, right? One foot in front. And we want it out further than 90 degrees, right? So your foot is reaching front. So that when you lean front, it's gonna help stretch those hips, Pam.
Right, get here, the kid would be ready to go.
Oh,
Right. Yeah. Tell you, we're leaving at 7:30. So we're leaving at 7:30.
yeah.
Puts everything, goes her, put her shoes on.
Oh, we've got a little yoga pose going on here in the back.
Yeah, just helps.
And then let's come back and try that split on that same leg. Oh my goodness, things are tight.
Yeah, they are. But I'm feeling it in different spots, but that's good.
That is a good thing. I'm actually switching my hand position to get a little bit of different stretch in that split. Stretch the other side. And again, we reach that foot out so that we don't overextend that, overbend that knee. Right? And then I can get a nice stretch here. Let's try that split. Oh my goodness. This one, usually this one's better for some reason, and today it's tighter.
I don't feel any pain in my right leg, but my hamstring on my left is screaming right now. And I think it's probably because I ran this morning, and this is my first day, so.
I'm gonna do what I did on the other side. Go front. Just get a little bit different.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. Good to see you. Someday we'll all be doing splits.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enough of that.